Hello everybody, this is Barb from Barb and I Budgets, and welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you're here. I appreciate you so much. So in today's video, you guys, I'm just going to recap what I spent last week, and then I am going to stuff my $10 savings challenge, and I'm going to show you where I'm at on my goals. So I'm just going to get right to it. But first, you guys, I'm going to shout out the BCL ladies. Okay, you guys, the BCL ladies for this week is hashtag BCL Blue Heart. Week 6 is Hot Mess Budgets, GN Budgets, ED on the Move, and of course, Budgeting April. So if you could go out and support these channels, watch their playlist, subscribe if you're not subscribed, like their videos, leave them comments, whatever you can do to support these channels, I know they would appreciate it. So thank you very much. Okay, you guys, so now I'm going to get on with what I spent last week, which really wasn't a whole lot. On Sunday, I did my zero out challenge, and I zeroed out $1.91. And so for the year, you guys, I am at $58.81 that I have zeroed out, starting on January 1st through March the 5th. So not too bad for just zeroing out my bank account. $58.81 is in my savings account, which at the end of the year, I will use it and make a payment towards debt, either a principal payment on my mortgage or on my truck payment. Okay, so also on Sunday, I went to the grocery store and I spent $77 and some change, so I just put $78. On Monday, you guys, I spent some money on Etsy. Now listen, I have to stop going on Etsy and browsing because I end up buying stuff, and right now, I don't need any more challenges. I need to focus on focus. Focus is my word of the year. I need to focus on my goals and stop trying to buy things from Etsy. But I spent $8.26 on Etsy buying placeholders. This is the day that the sewer bill was due. It was actually paid on the 1st, but it was $129.47. So then on Tuesday, I went and got gas, and that was $30. At lunchtime, I went to our local little grocery store. It's called Mark's, and I spent $6 buying hamburger buns because I have to buy wheat buns for one person in my house, and then everybody else just eats regular white buns. So I spent $6 on hamburger buns, and then I also bought some vitamins for my son. That was $10. And you guys, I was leaving. It was my lunchtime. My lunch is pretty quick, so going to the store and coming back, I don't have time to really eat. You know, I work from home, and there was Mr. Hero, and there was nobody in line. It was like the sky opened up, and the sun shined down on me and was like, go to Mr. Hero. So you guys, I went to Mr. Hero, and I got a hot butter cheesesteak meal. No cheese with my fries. That would have made it only better, but I got a hot butter cheesesteak, some waffle fries, and a drink. And that was the best Mr. Hero I probably have ever had in my life. Now, I think it's because I've been sick and I haven't been able to taste very well. But this, oh, you guys, and I am not going to feel guilty about spending $13.22 at Mr. Hero. It just is what it is. The money was there. I used it. I made sure, I did it when my kids weren't home. I didn't have to pay for them. I just had Mr. Hero, and it was really, really good. So then on Wednesday, I had a no-spend day. I worked a little bit of overtime, and typically if I work overtime, I don't leave my house afterwards because, I got to get dinner done. I got to get my son ready, but he did have basketball. So I did take him to basketball and sat in the parking lot and just waited for him. His practices are over, but they were making posters for the championship game and just playing around in the gym, and they had a pizza party. So I stayed in the parking lot and waited. On Thursday, I had another no-spend day. I only worked a little bit of overtime, but on Thursday, mid-afternoon, there was a knock at my door. I go to the door, and my dad is like bringing bags from his truck to my door full of groceries, you guys. Now, I have not asked him for any groceries. I didn't say, hey, we have been doing okay. We haven't missed a meal, trust me. But my stepmom So this is a weird story. Like, the woman who gave birth to me, my birth mother, lives in the house with me right now. I moved her in because she was in a bad situation, and she's not the mother who raised me. My father and my stepmother raised me. So typically, if I'm talking about the mother who's in my house, that is my birth mother. But my stepmom has been my mom since I was 4. And she raised me, and so she's so good to me. Better than I deserve. And so she knew that I had been sick for a few weeks, and I, just wasn't feeling well. And she had went to the grocery store, and she bought me a bunch of grapes and some little cuties and oranges. And she bought me a whole meal to make for St. Patrick's Day. Just like some danishes, some cookies. She just really spoiled me. And I am so grateful. Because she was right. I just didn't feel like going anywhere or doing much. And I was cooking every day, something in our house, but I just didn't have like any snacks for the kids. And there was no fruit left in the house. It was just, and she somehow knew that I needed it, and she did it for me. And so super grateful about that. I didn't have to spend any more money on groceries for the rest of the week. So then moving on to Friday, my gas bill was paid. It was $145.65. That was actually paid on the 1st. But these are just the days that these bills were due. And so that's why they're there highlighted green. Another no spend day. I did work overtime on Friday. And then on Saturday, I got up early Saturday morning. I took my son to get his hair cut. That cost $20. And it would actually be more, except that the person who cuts his hair is his uncle. And not my brother, it's from his father. So he takes very good care of my kids. And then my son went to basketball for the championship game to be a spectator, and he spent $14. He paid for himself to get in, and then his friend wanted to come but didn't have money, so my son graciously spent my money paying for him to get in, and then bought him some snacks and his friend some snacks. So it just is what it is. So that's my spending for the week. So in total, I spent $275.12 on bills, $1.91 zeroing out, $10 towards my $10 savings challenge, which I'm going to do in a moment, and $181.75 just on spending for the week. So not too bad. Oh, I did say, I don't know if I said on Tuesday, I had to go to Staples, and I spent $2.27 printing because I don't have a printer. This was a second situation where my son waited to the very last moment to do an assignment. This was a book report, but thank goodness it was actually done in time for us to print, because if not, I don't know what would have happened. He probably wouldn't have been in school on Wednesday. I don't know. It would have just been crazy. But anyway, so that's my spending for the week. Okay, and next up is the $10 savings challenge, the $100 savings challenge, in the janky envelope. And so Liz from Liz and Les came up with this savings challenge where she just wanted to show you that you didn't have to have anything fancy to do a savings challenge. You could just use a regular old return envelope that you weren't going to use to return any mail, and this could be where you did a savings challenge. So we are doing a $100 savings challenge. I joined in with her and a couple other people, and so today I'm going to add $10 to the savings challenge. So today is the 12th. $10, and so there should be $60. So let's count and see where we're at. So now we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. So $60 saved in just a regular envelope. Nothing special. Okay, lastly, you guys, I know that you notice I like to use paper. I do all the BCL ladies on pieces of paper. I use a notebook and then transfer from that notebook into my budget binder, but I do most things in notebooks. So this is the notebook that I decided what my goals were going to be. So here's where my word is focused, that I need to stay focused. So I have 5 goals for the year. So goal number 1 is my emergency fund. And I want to get $1,550 added to my emergency fund. And so far for the year, I've added $50. And so I still owe $1,500. Now, this is just me putting money into sinking funds. I'm also doing the 100 envelope challenge, which is going to be $1,300. And then I'm doing the $250 savings challenge. So when I'm done with that, it'll be $1,550. And then this 50 will be extra money. So I'll actually be paying $1,600 into the emergency fund. So, I mean, it looks like I've only put $50 in, but I've also been adding to those two challenges. So goal number 2 is investments, and I want to put $1,000 to investments. And so far I've put $50. Well, I haven't actually put it to investments yet, but I have saved $50. And so I have $950 remaining. I also have a savings challenge that I'm working on that's going to go towards investments. Goal number 3 is $1,000 to savings. This is like my rainy day fund. So far I have put $40, so I still owe $960. Of course, I'm doing a challenge. I'm actually only doing a $500 challenge right now, so I'll have half of this when that $500 challenge is done. But I'm going to figure out, you know, a couple more mini challenges maybe to help fund this. Goal number 4 is to add $1,700 principal only to my mortgage. So far through March the 7th, I have added $560. I have been making $140 extra principal when I make the normal payment. And then here was the $65 January Bible verse savings challenge, $140 with the second payment in February, and then $25 B-Bucks, $45 February challenge, and then for March I added $145. So $560 has went towards my mortgage, so I still need $1,140 to hit my goal. This one is in a better shape than any of the other ones. Goal number 5 is to max out my Roth IRA, which is going to be $6,500. And you guys, this is going to be a stretch for me. Just because, you know, I think that had I not purchased my truck, this would have been much easier. But this is going to be a stretch. And I'm going to do my best to do whatever I can to get close to this number. So far, I have added $350 to my Roth IRA for this year. So I still owe $6,150. So that is my update for my 5 goals. I am really trying to stay focused on, especially this goal, because this is a lot. I'm going to start, I decided that I think for my Roth IRA, for my emergency fund investments and savings, I'm going to stop adding money to a sinking fund and cash envelope, because I'm also doing these savings challenges. So instead of putting money there, I could just be adding that money to the savings challenge and finishing the savings challenges faster. I don't know. That's just an idea I had. So, okay, guys, that's it. I'm so glad that if you made it this far, you're still here watching. I appreciate you. I hope you guys have a great week ahead, and I will see you soon with a savings challenge video. So everybody have a great week. Bye, guys. Oh, don't let me forget to tell you that Jesus loves you and I love you. Bye.